Stephen A., your city, your team. You like Doc there? Is he a good fit?
No, I do not. I don't like Doc there. I like Doc Rivers almost anywhere else but not in New York because I don't believe that he would coexist with Steve Mills and Scott Perry. Doc Rivers is used to running his own ship, not used to just being the coach answerable the folks above him who may not know as much basketball as him. I'm not saying that Steve Mills and Scott Perry don't know basketball because, my God, they know their basketball. But Doc Rivers has been around for a long time as a player, as a coach, as an executive, and he's been stellar at least one of those jobs, which is that of a coach. And so I think that coming to New York, having to deal with Dolan and what have you, the city of New York and all that comes with it, I don't think that that would be the right fit. I've been on the record, and I've stated this on many occasions, and I'll state it again. Mark Jackson should be the next head coach of the New York Knicks. Jeff Hornacek, God bless him, is a good basketball coach, knows basketball. He was never the right fit for New York. I think he should go back to Phoenix or somewhere else. Mark Jackson should be the coach of the New York Knicks. Queens native. O'Connell Park was where he played. St. John's was where he starred before becoming Rookie of the Year with the New York Knicks. In Golden State, they improved the 3 years that he was there at the helm as the head coach, and everybody and their grandmother knows that he set the stage and helped build the foundation that Steve Kerr has been able to take to another level and really flourish, leading the Golden State Warriors to championship caliber status. But this is the biggest reason, Max, why I continuously say Mark Jackson over and over and over again. As you have proclaimed, Max, James Dolan is just crazy. It's absolute joke how he's presided over the New York Knicks franchise. Phil Jackson was supposed to be that guy that led New York to better pastures. What happens? Phil Jackson would speak in September, disappear until April, leave a player like Carmelo Anthony hanging to be the voice of the New York Knicks to New Yorkers every night, night in, night out. That's the job of the coach. And so when you have that in terms of galvanizing New York City to rally behind you, but more importantly, to give you the benefit of the doubt, to have somebody to believe in that when they speak and they say we're moving in a forward direction, you trust him, not just because he's a damn good coach, in the case of a Doc Rivers, for example, but because he's one of you. That New York is a special situation. It's not just about basketball coaching, because if it's just about basketball coaching, I'm picking Doc Rivers too because his resume is deeper and he's a champion. It's not about that. In New York City, it's been so bad and the waters have been so sullied that you don't need just a basketball coach. You need so much more than that. And you need somebody to get New Yorkers to trust them and hand them the benefit of the doubt. So when they say we're moving forward, you can actually believe them. Mark Jackson is that man. I'd throw Mike Woodson into the mix if it wasn't for how things ended this last season. I still think he deserves to be a head coach in the NBA too. But for the purposes of New York, I think Mark Jackson is the man that should be the head coach. Hornacek should be gone. The season ends April 11th. He should be gone by April 12th. And before tax season ends, by April 15th, Mark Jackson should be the next head coach for the New York Knicks. And I have told the New York Knicks this on many occasions.